Hello there, everyone. Welcome to New Heights Wrestling. My name is Jeannie Gem, and on today's episode, we will see the Anytime, Anywhere Championship on the line as sexy, slick Kurtis Kwik takes on the current champion, Hardway Preston Veston. It seems like everyone has been looking for an opportunity at this championship. So much so, in fact, that Kurtis Kwik has made it his mission here tonight to capture the title. Earlier today, our cameras were able to catch up with Kurtis in order to get his thoughts on this Anytime, Anywhere Championship match.
Sexy slick, Kurtis Kwik here. I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to bring home the Anytime, Anywhere Championship belt, and I'm not leaving without it, baby.
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe, and you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling, but when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the two of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it.
Do you need graphic design work or an event photographer? JWP Graphics and Photography is the company for you. Work with one of the most gifted and talented graphic designers and event photographers in the state of Florida today. Contact JWP Graphics and Photography today for pricing and information.
Check out the fast-paced action wrestling card game, Go Fight Pow! Create your own intergalactic fight club and play out the results of your own wrestling company, featuring over 100 unique characters and some of wrestling's hottest stars of past and present. The possibilities are endless. Visit gofightpow.fws.store and become a promoter today.
The bases are loaded, and the heaviest hitter in the game, New Heights Wrestling, is at bat as they present Grand Slam on June 10th, 2023 at the Walton County Fairgrounds in Defuniak Springs, Florida. Front row is $15. General admission is $8. Kids 6 to 11, $6. Under 5 are free. You will see all of your favorite New Heights Wrestling stars, as well as an appearance by wrestling legend Scott Armstrong. So don't strike out and get there early. Doors open at 6, bell time is at 7.
That was a word from our sponsors. Now let's throw it to Jeannie Gem.
Over the past few months, it has seemed like Preston Veston and Ryan Holland have been having their runs as single stars. But these two men have not forgotten about the Dandy family or wanting to climb back up the tag team mountain. Earlier today, our cameras were able to catch up with Preston Veston and Ryan Holland for the first time in months. Let's check out that footage now, then we will go to Joe and Dave at ringside for this Anytime, Anywhere Championship match.
You ready tonight, buddy?
Yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, no problem, brother.
I know you weren't able to make it, but I brought home the gold for us.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad you had my back tonight. I know you got my back, bro.
Tonight.
Let's show them. Let's knuckle them up and shut them up.
All right,
and we're going to do it the hard way, bro. Come on,
yeah.
let's do this, bro.
Let's go.
All right, we have a big Anytime, Anywhere Championship match for you. Thank you for joining us.
That's right, it's the man called Dave with producer Joe from the Working Fans Podcast. And it's going to be pretty cool to commentate this championship match, Joe. Look at this guy, Kurtis Kwik.
Yes, this is a man shows up time to time here in New Heights Wrestling, and for that reason, kind of divisive. Some people really into him, some people not as much a fan.
He is a character. He's definitely a love him or hate him kind of guy. You can see him. Yeah, he's definitely going to annoy some fans. Some might get a kick out of him. He's a little outlandish there.
He's got his hands full tonight, taking on Preston Veston. A lot of last year for Preston was chasing championship gold, mostly in the form of the tag team championships with Ryan Holland.
Yes.
But he got that taste of gold at Fright Nights and became Anytime, Anywhere champion again. Kurtis Kwik wants to end that reign.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kurtis Kwik, he's a veteran. He knows what to do in there. Don't let some of this, chicanery and maybe a little bit of goofiness fool you. This guy can get it done between the ropes, but man, he's got his work cut out for him with Preston Veston, you know? They call him the hard Ray for a reason, right? He's going to make it hard on him.
Yes, and we often talk about him as being a wrestler's wrestler, and he can fight you when he's in the ring. He can wrestle you down. We've talked about his slow, methodical style, where he'll really wear an opponent down.
Yeah, and the people love Preston. You know, he's really earned their respect. Again, no pun intended, the hard way. You know, he's done it through hard work, and he's got his main man, his best friend Ryan Holland out there, and having that support is definitely, I think, going to be really big for Preston here.
Yeah, it's very notable that he has the Anytime Anywhere Championship, because that was a championship created by Cali Man that really, we've talked about it multiple times, how just the rules of the championship fit Cali Man. Preston beat Cali Man at his own game and is holding that gold and wants to defend it like a champion, wants to hold it maybe more in regular matches like this, because remember, Anytime Anywhere Championship, all you need is a ref, and you got a match.
Absolutely. You know, that's part of the craziness of it. And that's why it's such a difficult championship to hold on and very unique.
Yes, we saw the number of title changes at Fright Nights. You had Preston won it multiple times. Cali Man won it multiple times. You even had LJ in there. Preston does not take being a champion lightly, does not take being a wrestler lightly. We want to mention the event he did, the Let It Go tribute benefit show for Caroline Marie.
Yeah, look at Kurtis Kwik here, giving the official a hard time.
And referee Kyle W. here.
Check. Preston now. Hold that Anytime Anywhere Championship up for grabs so people can see it.
Kurtis Kwik stepping out for some reason.
Already getting into it with the fans outside. And, I tell you, Holland, Preston, Holland too probably, already seem a little bit annoyed with Kurtis Kwik.
Oh yeah, because we were ready for the match to start. Preston is in there, ready to fight, ready to defend his title.
Yeah.
And you got Kurtis Kwik out here not taking the situation very seriously.
No. Or maybe just trying to play head games. But at the end of the day, arguing with the fans, you can see frustrating not only Preston, but even the official a little bit. And there we go. Now we're going to another side of the ring, arguing with some other fans.
I don't know if he was as much arguing with them. They are the small faction of fans that you see at every wrestling event that seem to cheer the heels.
Well, Kurtis Kwik is not a very nice man. He's definitely a bad guy, but, you know, some people, like you said, he's poised. Some people love him, some people hate him, but he's definitely, look at that. He's just pushing his weight around. And look, Ryan Holland, he's had enough. He's like, get in the ring. Let's get this match started. And more. All right, referee's going to ring this bell now. We're going to get a count.
See, and it's just a blatant disrespect of the rules. I take it, if I were Preston in the ring, I would take it as a disrespect.
Absolutely.
Because you're here for a competitive match, and this guy's not even trying. I don't even know if he's looked at Preston yet. He's taking a lot more time to, you know, annoy the fans, get them fired up.
Oh, and look at that. He just got in just enough to break the count, and now he's back out there. Now he's harassing some young ladies down at ringside, and look at this guy. Look, oh my goodness. And like you said, there's a certain section over there cheering them on, you know. They can't help themselves. They gotta be divisive, they gotta be contrarian, and they gotta be rebellious. But here he goes. Look, now he's yelling.
Even though it happened in the 80s, when would you say this prevalence of people cheering the bad guys was?
I think it's been around forever. There's some people who just like a bad guy, right? But yeah, there you go. There's more again harassing other fans, and
getting in the ring just long enough to break that count. Preston looking a little frustrated over there, pacing. I'm getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, doing calisthenics out there, a little stretching. Oh, man.
Kurtis Kwik is really making us put the work in today.
You know, we said he was a love him or hate him kind of guy, and I think we're leaning more towards the hate him at this point.
Those guys are loving him there, but I personally am hating him a bit.
Yeah. Hey, look,
Once again, come on.
Again. Yeah.
Even though this is a newer championship for New Heights Wrestling, Preston and Caliman have kind of established it as the title to win. Obviously, it being in Caliman's wheelhouse,
Right.
he made it that thing that you want to take away from it. Preston was searching for that tag team gold. Him and Ryan Holland were so close yet so far away. And now with the Anytime Anywhere Championship, he has a way to represent New Heights Wrestling.
Absolutely. It's really good for Preston. Like, again, such a hard way. Oh, here we go. Oh, big ham hock right there. Big right hand. Preston Veston, he's been saving that one.
See, all this frustration is finally coming out. The rights to Kurtis Kwik's head. Firing Kurtis into the opposite corner. Coming in, boom! Ran into him there, catching all of that shoulder and that hip, all the body weight on Kurtis Kwik here. You gotta wonder if maybe he's thinking twice about playing around with Veston like that. And then, here we go, the signature side headlock.
Absolutely grind him down. And look at Kwik, whiten that hair. And referee makes the count.
Preston fighting out of it.
Yeah.
And I say signature side headlock because it starts with the side headlock, then he'll move to the arm.
Yeah.
Preston is a scientist in that ring.
Yeah, breaking
Picking
them
apart
down.
body parts, yes.
Absolutely. You know, we'll break you down technically. If you want to throw right hands, though, you can do that, as we saw earlier, too.
Yes, listen to the crowd in the Walton County Fairgrounds here in Defuniak Springs. They are fired up.
Yeah.
Whether they are upset at Kurtis Kwik or they're behind Preston Veston.
Big right hand again. Kwik looking a little dazed right now. Ooh.
Big splash in that corner. And we talk a lot about the superstars here at New Heights Wrestling, but just as important a part of the whole presentation is the fans.
Absolutely.
Walton County Fairgrounds, one of my favorite venues because you hear how loud they get.
Now, Veston here, while we were talking, he got out of the way, Kwik out of the way, and Veston really hurt that shoulder in the ring post there. And now Kwik's, he's in control, and again, we did talk a lot about this, fooling around, stuff like that, but he is a veteran. He does know what he's doing in there.
Yes, Preston has that size advantage on Kurtis Kwik. We always talk about best way to neutralize the size advantage, get him down to the ground.
And that he does. Working that arm over now. And maybe he's going to look for an arm bar or something here later.
And now he's not only neutralizing Preston's size, but trying to take a little bit off that power. We saw those rights and lefts that Preston were throwing were hitting with precision, and Kurtis Kwik has to find a way to tone that down even a little bit.
Absolutely.
Preston is one of the heaviest hitters in the game, and he's gonna hit a little softer after that.
Yep, you called it. Trying to stop that punching power there. Ryan Holland here to offer support, but wow. Oh,
leg
that
drop
weight.
onto that shoulder.
Oh, again to the
further
post.
injuring it.
Vicious. And look, here we go again. Oh, now wrapping around, putting all his body weight on, pulling there. Referee's counting.
And just the downward, backwards angle on that. Arms are not meant to bend that way.
Kurtis Kwik takes time to mess with the fans again. But also, look, now getting back in there, and I wonder what he's going to do next.
The hard way is in a bad way right now. He sees Kurtis Kwik going up. He's fighting to his feet. He does not want to get caught. Oh, big right hand. A little bit was taken off that. Even though that is not the injured arm, he's compensating with one arm, and that's going to make him attack differently.
Absolutely. Look at this. He's trying to hip toss him. Kwik able to block it. Veston hurting, but blocks it. Oh, then gets a knee to the head. Well,
Oh, that did not look pretty, but that was effective.
Yeah. Oh,
now Veston back on that arm.
Wow, Veston. I can't believe Kwik hasn't submitted to that.
Talk about the way that arms are not meant to bend.
I think one of the reasons why he didn't submit to that, he might have been temporarily knocked out. Kwik was trying to float over it, then Preston moves just a little bit, slams him on the back of his head and neck, and Kwik is out of it. But
what I like about that armbar, you notice he was pulling at those fingers, so not only, shot to the eyes, not only that armbar, but a little joint manipulation in there as well. And Kurtis Kwik going off the ropes. Preston catches him, slams him. Beautiful reversal.
Again, great reversal. Not pretty, but effective.
And it shows Preston thinking on his feet. Very smart IQ in the ring there.
Yeah.
Taking a minute to catch his breath. Giving Kurtis Kwik a second to stand up so Preston can attack him.
Yeah, I am.
With big splash. Kurtis missed.
Kurtis out of the way. Looking for a bulldog. Whoa, bulldog. High impact. He's going to go for that pin.
Ooh, 1.5. Very good kick out there on Preston's part.
Both these guys have punished each other so much now. I wonder, one high impact move could be the difference maker here.
Yes, they've both taken such damage. Who's going to hit the other one just enough to edge them out?
And Veston going to storm back here. Oh, Kwik with a drop
big
kick.
Drop kick.
Yeah, wasn't able to get all of it, but just enough. And man, Kwik pulled that one out. Wow. Here comes 2. 1, 2.
Oh, 2.5. Now, we've seen a lot of great matches here tonight. This might be one of my favorites. Just the competition, them going move for move with each other. Just when you think one guy has given it his all, he gives it a little more. And then the opponent responds just the same.
Look at that now. Kwik taking his head to the turnbuckle. I think he's got Preston in a lot of trouble here now.
Firing Preston into the opposite corner. Kurtis coming, misses the splash.
Such heart.
Preston, flatliner. Catches him with it.
He looks out.
Rolls him over. 2, 3. Hardway wins.
Preston, Veston, showing why he's a champion.
And Holland coming in to celebrate with him. This is important because Holland knows what that championship means to Veston. And what even means more than the championship is being a fighting champion.
That's Preston Veston, man. Fighting champion, takes on all comers. And he's got his buddy Ryan Holland here.
When he says knuckle up or shut up, he is not kidding. And what is going on?
Oh, look at this. Cheap shot on Holland.
You lost the match.
Wait.
Whoa, he's rolling him up. No!
He got him. Wow, unbelievable. He took advantage of the rules show.
I forgot all about that. If you have the ref there, you have a match.
And you have the title, you have the match.
Kurtis Kwik outsmarted us all.
Yeah, he got it again. Wow.
The crowd is not happy. I'm a little too stunned right now to be upset. I don't like this.
No, but you talk about losing the battle but winning the war. He came back. Wow, what a strategist. But man, I don't have to like it. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Preston. We know how hard this guy works, and to lose that way.
So Kurtis Kwik already has a bullseye on his back. It is going to get that much worse now. Because you have Caliman that could come for that championship. Preston come back for it. Maybe LJ with that whole split up with the Gulf Coast regulators. He's got something to prove.
Anybody could come after that title. And I'll tell you, maybe even some of these fans might be coming after him right now, the way it looks.
Look how upset these people are right now. Nobody is happy about this except Kurtis Kwik.
Kurtis Kwik. And his few fans over there, too. We've said before, there's always a couple. But wow, shocker here at New Heights. I don't believe it. Not happy about it.
That's what happens with the Anytime Anywhere Championship. It can change hands at any time, and you may not like it, but tonight we have a new champion. So thank you very much for joining us. If you want to keep up with that championship, search New Heights Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube. #NHW Pro.
All right, good night, everybody.